Michael here, May 4th, 2024, 10:24 a.m. What you see before you is a book called The Indoctrinated Brain: How to Successfully Fend Off the Global Attack on Your Mental Freedom, your mental freedom. Book written by Michael Nehls, MD, PhD. There's a foreword by Naomi Wolf. Michael Nehls is a medical director and internationally renowned molecular geneticist. Lays out a shattering chain of circumstantial evidence indicating that behind these numerous negative influences lies a targeted, masterfully executed attack on our individuality. Looking at the table of contents here, gets into individuality, creativity, and the ability to think for oneself. Reprogramming the human brain. That's chapter 3. What was chapter 1? Great Reset to a Brave New World? Question mark. So we have the reset, chapter 2, individuality, creativity, and the ability to think for oneself. 3, reprogramming the human brain. Chapter 4, master plan. Part 1, destruction, autobiographical memory. Oh, okay, we finally got that right. The Master Plan, Part 2, Confession of the Technocratic Faith, Chapter 6, Endgame, question mark, Chapter 7, Daring to be More Humankind. He actually gets into the science in this book, okay, so it's, reading the forward on this, yeah, this is an excellent book. It's quite relevant for the times we live in. It also explains scientifically how the brain is impacted. That's the main part. Okay, which parts of the brain are impacted by the times that we live in, actually. And of course, much of this chaos and everything is, no accident, okay? And one has to understand the impacts of quite a few things that are occurring today on their brain and their memory and everything else, okay, going on with their brain. But basically, the hippocampus is one big part of your brain. The hippocampal destruction, okay. You don't realize the importance to your memory, and we can see that there's a big push right now, dementia. Big push on the dementia, a lot of dementia eval going on. When you go for a hearing test, they're looking for dementia as well. Everybody's screening for dementia, okay? So if you do not want to suffer from dementia or losses of memory that is scientifically being foisted upon the population, essentially, okay, by the times that we live in and all of the uncertainty, you have fear and anxiety, of course, and something called pre-traumatic stress disorder. Very interesting. Very, very interesting book. I highly recommend it. And I bought it for $20 is what I got the second copy for. I had originally ordered it out of Great Britain. It was a pre-order, supposed to come in 2 months. It didn't come. I checked back, and it said, "Oh, we're not going to be shipping out of internationally." So I canceled, and I bought the book elsewhere. Got the book, and then 2 months later, lo and behold, this book showed up, the second set. So I'm going to be sharing this with various people. I'm probably going to end up giving this book to somebody as well. Um, I'm not going to return it for $20, which is a deal for this hardcover that really gets into topics that are quite that pertain to where we are right here, right now. I'm going to be reading it. I'll probably do another video on it after I get done reading at some point. I got so much stuff going on. But this is a book I intend to read, put to the top of the list.